It is Monday morning and it's race week again. So yesterday I did the Wrexham 10k. The weekend before it was the Windsor 10k. And so for the third weekend in a row I'll be racing. It is this Saturday. This time it's just a 5k, very local to me. I am taking part in the very first edition of the Shrewsbury 5k festival. It's a brand new running event right where we live, and it is very likely to be my final shot at a 5k PB this year. My legs feel pretty good after yesterday's race. You will have seen how it went in the previous video. I just did an easy 5k this morning, just spinning the legs. The focus this week is going to be very much on recovery, not overdoing it, to be ready for Saturday. It is 4 in the afternoon. I just got back from my run. I had a little tune-up session today. 8 times 90 seconds, around 10k effort. With the warm-up and cool-down, that was 11k. I did that in the middle of the afternoon because this is when the race will take place this weekend. So that's also why I did my session last week in the middle of the afternoon, to practice trying to run fast at that time because my body is not used to it, and also to practice the nutrition side of things. See what I can have for lunch, how it sits on my stomach. You guys know how I feel about races that are not in the morning. Don't like that. I never feel great when I run later in the day, let alone try to run fast, but we're gonna have to get on with it. I've done a handful of evening races like 6:30, 7 p.m, but I have never done any race at 3, 4 p.m, so that's definitely gonna be a first. Race tomorrow takes place on a cycle track. It's a 5-lap course. It is advertised as flat. I just don't know how flat. And this cycle track is part of a private leisure center. It's not public access to anyone anytime. So to go on it, you either need to pay or be a member. I've not been to Reiki this week, but maybe I should have, because looking on Google Maps, it does seem a bit twisty and turny. At some point there's quite a tight turn, almost like a hairpin turn, and maybe you lose quite a bit of speed when you take that turn, and you're gonna take it 5 times. It's not your Battersea Park type of PB course, but yeah, we'll just see what happens tomorrow. I am in wave 2, starting at 4 p.m, with runners looking to finish between 17 and 19 minutes. So I'll be at the back of the pack, and there's actually a chance that I finish dead last in my wave. Right, so I cut my hair earlier this week. I think it was Wednesday. It is a lot shorter now, and the curls are curling. So I don't think I can quite do the high ponytail and braids that I usually do when I race. Yeah, doesn't look right. It is giving pineapple. I'm just gonna have to do a low pony today. So yes, it is race day, or should I say race afternoon. It is quite nice that it's a very local race. It's just a 10-minute drive. It feels a bit less stressful. I'm really trying not to frame this as a race in my head, otherwise I'm just gonna stress over it far too much for what it is. So I'm just repeating myself that it's like a park run, but in the afternoon. And all I have to do is run as fast as I can for 5k. That's all it is. I'm not gonna take my camera on the course, but Ben is coming to spectate. So whatever race footage we get for this video is whatever Ben will have managed to film. 1991.
And you then race 2, which is 17 to 19.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
There's some pins on the table.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's good. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Chloe. Go on, Chloe, you bang on. Come on, you've got this. One more lap, one more lap.
1k to go. Good call, even. 7, just a little over 7. 17 on the clock there. Great finish from the 7 minute.
It's off the camera.
That's a beautiful show, isn't it?
Okay.
That's a beautiful. Right, I'm just gonna prop your hair. Here we go. Okay, so it is now Sunday morning. I didn't get to film my race recap yesterday. I should have done that really because now I'm a little bit on a time crunch. We need to hit the road very soon. We're going to visit Ben's grandma this morning and I want to finish editing this video in the car so that it can go live tonight. So I thought I'd just do the race recap whilst I'm getting ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, we secured it. We got the 5k PB, which I was gonna give up on this year. So my official chip time for yesterday is 18:40. It is a 16-second PB. Also, apologies if you hear water noise in the background. Ben is in the shower. Sorry. So the course was just a little over 5 laps on this cycle track. One side of the cycle track was very slightly downhill and then the other side was very, very slightly uphill. Nothing drastic, like you could barely feel it. My first lap was my fastest. I was just caught in the group effect. Basically, because I started at the back of the pack, I was trying not to let the gap grow. I didn't want to end up in no man's land after only like 400 meters. So yes, the pace was a little hot to start with. And when I realized that, instead of freaking out and be like, oh my gosh, you've overcooked it, you've ruined your race, I just thought, it's okay. You started off fast, you often do that at parkrun, it's alright, you're still feeling good, now you can just pull it back a bit, everything is gonna be okay. I was just like trying to stay in control, I was trying not to kind of like panic in my head. So yeah, I pulled it back, slowed down a bit to a pace that felt a bit more, you know, reasonable and within my current abilities. Started very much at the back and then I kind of like moved my way up lap after lap to finish more mid-pack. And it's not because I was going faster, it is because other runners were slowing down, but mentally it does give you a little boost when you're actually picking people up on the way. Tell you what, it does feel like a breakthrough, this result, because I've not had a whole lot of success with the 5k distance so far this year before yesterday. Yeah, so to get a 16-second PB feels quite good. And it was actually a really nice event, well organized, one of those, you know, like no fuss races. You turn up, you pick up your number, you race, there's no medal, there's no post-race goodie, you just race, you go home. And considering that it was a small-scale event, the support and the atmosphere was great. I really enjoyed it and I got my PB. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye!